Well, Sooner Nation, what a great fun night that was on Saturday night as the Oklahoma Sooners plucked at the Kansas Jayhawks in Norman. It was quite a game there between the Sooners and Jayhawks. Sooners run away with it from the start to the end. We'll go through it all and so much more as we see how it happened as the Sooners pluck the Jayhawks. Well, it all started how we all felt like it should have. In the first quarter, Oklahoma, they got right to work on the Kansas Jayhawks. Michael Honeycutt nailed in a 37-yard field goal to give the Sooners the lead 3-0, 7:41 left in the quarter. Later in the game, at 3:49 left, Landry Jones and Kenny Stills hooked up for the 44-yard touchdown pass in the game, giving the Sooners the lead 10-0. Jumping ahead to the second quarter now, the football Blaker, Blake Bell, keeps on doing what he does. A 1-yard touchdown run, 17-0 Sooners with 12:29 left. Then with 10:04 left, a 90-yard punt return by Penn State transfer Justin Brown, jumping the lead up to 24-0 Sooners. Sooners weren't done scoring in the second half either. Damian Williams, he found the end zone with a 4-yard touchdown pass. It's 31-0 Sooners. Then it's a 9-yard touchdown pass from Landry Jones to Sterling Shepard, giving the Sooners a 38-0 lead with 1:12 left in the quarter. And then it's halftime. So at halftime, it's Sooners 38, Kansas Zippo. In the third quarter now, starting it off, you got to do the kickoff. Well, it's a 100-yard kickoff. Touchdown by Roy Finch. 45-0 Sooners, leaving 14:47 left in the ballgame. Then, one final time, Landry Jones hits Trey Millard, a 25-yard touchdown pass. 52-0 Sooners. Then late in the game, in the fourth quarter, game over, right? Well, with 3:11 left, James Sims from Kansas hits the end zone. He gets the pay dirt. 52-7 Sooners at best point with 3:11 left in the fourth quarter. And that's the way it would stay till the end of the game. 52-7 Sooners. Big time win for the Sooners. Before we get to the stats, let's go back to the 100-yard kickoff by Roy Finch with 14:47 left in the third quarter, and the 90-yard punt return by Justin Brown with 10:04 left in the second quarter. Those two, congratulations to them, by the way, are the only team in Oklahoma Sooner history to get a punt return and a kick return for a touchdown in the same game. Mad ups to those guys for doing what they do. We need that again this week when we play Notre Dame. The stats were pretty clean for Landry and company. For Landry, Jones had 291 yards passing in the air, 2 touches, and 0 interceptions. Michael Cummings actually officially got the start for the Kansas Jayhawks. He had 111 yards passing, no touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. The leading rusher on the OU side was Damian Williams. He had 8 carries for 44 yards and the touchdown. For Kansas, it was James Sims. He had 28 carries, 102 yards, and that late touchdown. Receivers for each side. The leading receiver for OU, again, Kenny Stills, 6 catches, 90 yards, and a touchdown. For Kansas, it's Jay Sims, 2 catches, 56 yards, 0 touches. The defensive standout for each side. For Oklahoma, it's, again, strong safety Joni Jefferson with 11 total tackles. For Kansas is Brad McDougald. He had 8 tackles. Even kicking, Oklahoma had the advantage. Michael Honeycutt hit that 1-for-1 for 37 yards away. The kicker for Kansas did try one. Nick Prolango was 0-for-1 on kickoffs. Punting was Tress Way did pretty well there. Four attempts, 46.8 in average, 52 is long, and 0 were within the 20-yard line. And the punter for Kansas, Ron Doherty, 7 attempts, 46.3 in average, 60 long, 3 touched back inside the 20. Of course, one of those touched inside the 20 was returned for a 90-yard punt return by Justin Brown. Heupel's hype of the game was probably the 44-yard touchdown pass that gave the Sooners the game, really. 10-0, really sailed the soil there. 10-0 with 3:49 left in the first quarter. Stoopsy's stop of the game was a little bit after that. Kansas is on the drive after a muffed punt by Brown. Kansas has the football, and Michael Cummings goes back. Tom Wart sacks him, forced the fumble by Tom Wart, recovered by Casey Walker for the Oklahoma Sooners to the 45-yard line of Oklahoma with 47 seconds left. The 3 goals for this team offensively was to get Saunders involved in this game, who's only got that one other game as a receiver for the Sooners. He had 3 catches for 34 yards. That's about 10 yards on average. I want him to get the ball a little bit more, but hey, I'm happy that he's getting first downs when he is. Defensively, we wanted to get to Christ and Cummings, and we did that. 3 sacks, 2 hurries. And special teams, get Brown involved. Let Brown do something for you. Brown did. 90-yard punt return for the University of Oklahoma. Big-time win, big-time win, big-time win for Oklahoma. Now we welcome in the undefeated Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Stay tuned for the pregame show. I'll have that coming in pretty soon. Till then, I'm Harry James Taylor. Thanks for watching me. Hey, follow me on Twitter. I'm SoonerFanOK. You can follow me on Facebook, Harry James Taylor. And, of course, Boomer Sooner 1982 right here on YouTube. Thanks for watching, guys. And as always, Boomer Sooner.